welcome, Bleep Bloop Bloom here, installment 36 of our US to Mars Dyson Sphere run. As y'all know, our Mars Dyson Sphere is pretty much all set, generating all sorts of lovely space science. We're at 30k ledger, a little bit above, and these days we are pretty much ignoring Earth. I mean, it's not very cool. Well, I mean, it's warming. There you go. Anyway. So, yeah, we're pretty much ignoring expansion on Earth. We've got Russia, China, the US, the EU, PIP in Indonesia. Maybe we'll grab another one. And we are focusing on upgrading. Let's see, can we do anything with this person? Oh, man, our intel's at full. Jeez. Oh, their security's up to 25. Grim.
We'll bring them in.
So, yeah, we'll, while Izzie takes her shots here. Well, Izzie takes her shots. Can we steal anything from this guy? We are basically waiting for Kuiper to upgrade. Well, try to peel that off. I don't know if that's going to do anything at all. Yeah, so actually, I told you I was kind of going to get H2O above 5k, Volatiles. I mean, both these above 4k. I mean, 5k would be even better. And I wasn't sure we're going to get there. I think we are. I did a little check in between the sessions, and it looks like we've got about 5k in H2O mines coming online in the next few months. Now, obviously, we're going to have to shut off a bunch of stuff, and we could shut off maybe some base metals. We can shut off the poorer H2O sites. But I think between, and of course, we can go up a little bit here too. I think that across everything, we are going to hit 4k and maybe even 5k if we shut down a base metal site or two. So I think we're going to be in good shape for hitting those targets pretty much at the 9-year mark. So we'll check in on October 1st, 2031 and see where things stand. Obviously, tech-wise, we are, after we wrap up fusion farms in a couple of days, we are, we're going to do DDR with Fusion 3, I think, Z-Pinch 3, and that'll be our first set of quality ships. We could do 2 right now, right? Now we're up to 3.6. We could do Fusion 2 right now, but we're only a month away from Z-Pinch 3, basically, so let's just do that. Alright, I'm going to hold off. I'm going to do this really quick just in case somebody shows up. That'd be another 40 XP, but otherwise we're going to go full force to Z-Pinch 3 and then build the DD. Sorry, build the not the DDR. Build the ZDD ships.
They will now serve us.
Apparently we stole something. Oh yeah. I have no idea if that's going to help or not. These guys often have very stacked security past 25. See. Alright, another Maki up to 3.8. I don't even remember capturing them. That's how unimpressed I was. Oh, Izzie! I take back half the bad things I said about you. Whoa! Oh, man. Izzie does it. One more jerk not to worry about. Alright, up to 4.1. By the way, we have aliens coming into Mercury, just a couple crappy ships. I realized I forgot to build point defense on one of our Mercury bases. Honestly, the Mercury bases might be the ones we shut off. But we've got a fleet there. So, and I built during the break some of the little point defense arrays. We've got like 6 of those. We've got about 6 of those going. I'm just going to probe this. Going up. Hopefully that'll be enough to delay the aliens while our fleet shows up. Alright, so that's out of the way. Obviously there's a bunch of other ticky-tack stuff we can do, but I just want to get to our Dance Dance Revolution ships, so to speak. Kind of like that. Alright. So we've got about 8 space works around Earth, 7 or 8 around Mars. I think most of our heavy space work stuff is going to be around Mercury. Obviously these are pricey, but so maybe we'll do like 16 space works around Mercury. I mean, that's overkill, but that's fine.
locked up at 4-5. And PVA.
And obviously, if we wanted,
4-5.
obviously, if we wanted to do super colliders, we'd probably build those around here too. Oh, well, that's way overkill. What am I doing here?
There we go. Okay. Didn't go.
Yeah, that was way overkill. All right, let's do one more space works.
Okay, it's open.
And,
PVA start time 100.
oh, we're out of juice.
36 seconds.
That's fine.
Open up forward.
I mean, you know, that sort of base metal income. I don't mind splurging. All right, we got these people showing up. A whole destroyer and a whole frigate. Who do we got? What kind of fleet we got around Mercury? Oops. We've got at least a dozen ships. Oh my lord. Yeah. So what we can do is we can have half these guys. Let's let the other half. These guys will intercept. Anybody remember what that fleet was coming in? Callisto, let's see, Benoni's. Oh, we got more jerks coming in. Visiting Earth. There we go. Yeah, we'll meet them there. Alright, it's 16th. Let's see if we can hire anyone. Let's see about mining orders. We're due for an warning order too, aren't we? Pretty sure. Pretty sure. I mean, we could throw another energy on just to get another, like, this, 4% boost or something like that. But I don't know if that's worth it. Alright, I don't care about that anymore. It's so trivial. It's such a trivial amount. I mean, honestly. I'll do it anyway. Let's see if that was even worth it. Alright, we went 50% from orgs. I mean, it's going to be like 53%, 54. 54. Alright, well, every little bit helps. I think that pushed us into finishing that by the end of the year. Alright, Izzie, you are awesome. You captured that jerk. Why don't you celebrate by taking another shot at the Indonesians? Let's see if we can... Ooh. Alright, fine. Oh, can't even crack it down? Wow. We've got a lot of, popular opinion there. Alright, well, now I'm just
Standing by
annoyed.
for orders.
Now
Making
I'm
our
just
case.
annoyed.
Your orders?
Standing by. Ready.
Alright,
Ready.
Izzie. Anybody to beat up? Nobody in our territory. Oh yeah, well, okay, we were talking about hiring a physicist. Why don't you go turn Karyakis so we can see if we can find that physicist. So as I recall, their loyalty, well, their loyalty is 18. It was like 0 the last time I checked.
Initiating surveillance.
We'll see about that.
Where to?
And did anybody show up? Physicist, striver, a tech mogul striver with no science. I am embarrassed for them. Embarrassed. Alright. Oh, Dex. Yeah, sure do that.
Your orders?
And now you back that
Securing
up.
our control.
Alright.
Lending
Nah,
my
I'm
expertise.
gonna overthink this.
Securing our interests.
Alright. I think we're going to be probing there
I
in
have new
15 days.
information.
Stop checking out Dex. Jeez. I guess Dex is a really loud... Oh, yeah, Dex is a 1. Espionage of 1. Ew. Oh, well, let's just make sure. Dex, you better not die. There, we'll up your espionage from 1 to 2. That'll help. Oh, that's right. We have the 2K. We have the 2K puppies now. They're pricey, but we got them. Uh-oh, we might have to. You know what? Let's sell some more nobles. Again, we're making 1.5K nobles a month. All right, Anansi is online. We're up to 4.3, and we are only 72 over. And I got some sites we can show off.
We are winning their hearts and minds.
Public sentiment is increasing.
All right,
with
that's
us.
for defending Mercury if our fleet somehow chumps it up. Just gives it a... Alright. Gives it maybe a day. Or at least a few hours, maybe. Alright, Maki Maki 2 is online. I think that was a quality site. Good water, good base metals. Gives us some nobles, gives us some volatiles. It's quality. It's quality. In fact... Why don't we spend an extra 4 boosts a turn to get an extra 2% out of that spot? Alright, oh, Colony Core. Alright, this is Izzie. Okay, as I recall, there's jerks coming to Izzie. Yeah, alright, so we'll do this because we can. We'll just even build a command center. Throw a node down. So as I recall, we have folks visiting. And we're going to welcome them with our 6 layered defense arrays. Alright, and we'll throw down 1 science building. We'll throw down an energy. What? Oh, really? We'll throw out 1 space. Alright, fine. Make me build more things. Alright. Yeah, so that's good. That'd be a nice volatiles water site, obviously, around if we wanted. That's still building. And that's going to be, it's a similar sort of site. Enough H2O or enough everything? Yeah. Alright, Hurricane. I mean, this is just not. I mean, that's a quality site, but we got so many of them. I just don't think we're going to bother. I think you guys have seen enough freaking micro upgrading a Kuiper to see it happen again. Put in the comments if you'd like me to build 20 more Kuiper sites. Alright, we are engaging. Probably could auto-resolve, but let's just do this. And if this doesn't work, we'll send the other fleet, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be fine. It's 2 ships. We've got Athenas, including 1 monitor. I mean, at some point I think they get better point defense, but I don't think they have it yet. Yeah, it's not looking good for them. Oh, did we lose a ship? Oh. Oh, we lost our point defense guy. Oh. Sad. That surprised me. Well, I guess they had both were tossing a lot of missiles at us. Boo, poor Cyrene. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, Lord. Actually, I'm surprised it's taken this long. I don't want to be detained. Alright, I guess we're doing a thing. Alright, Steel Documents is good. Steel Documents is the one where you can just spend money and have a guaranteed success. As I recall. You're not risking anything. Now, I will tell you that for those events, a lot of the stuff that something bad might happen if nobody is defending them. And so I could just assign Dexter, protect Kumid at this point, just to make sure that nasty happens. All right. So we've got a bunch of energy techs that we need. This is Z-Pinch 4. All right, I'm just gonna finish those. All right, I don't think Helion Lantern is better than our Dance Dance Revolution drive that we're planning on doing. At least it hasn't. I have not noticed that it's better as far as long-term or long-distance travel, which is what we want. So we're not going to bother with that. We are, I think. Need this yet? We'll go ahead. Yeah. So we'll do Z-Pinch 3. ZDD will be ready. All these are going to be ready in 20 days. And and then we'll start building some beefy fleets. Or at least, well, I think the first I think we'll build some defensive stuff. Maybe, of course, we could use the Triton for that if we wanted to. That might even be better. But we'll build some larger ships, and I'm going to probably put Park 2 or 3 on Mercury, on Mars, and on Mercury, Earth, and Mars, just to be a little bit paranoid. And then the next wave of ships, I think we'll send a series. We're also going to want to build a bunch of Marines, I think, to kind of take those spots by force instead of, worrying about bombarding. Also, landing Marines gets you more exotics. So, all right, it is January 2031. Not the worst stats in the world for January 2031. How are we doing here? All right, Kamun, you're going to be doing that while.
Where do you need me?
Let's see. Not quite.
Where do you need me? Making our case.
Izzie.
Your orders?
Ready for orders.
Izzie is still. Wow. He might have a. He'll be harder to turn with a loyalty. Oh, he's got a loyalty monitor too. Let's check out Adam. Maybe Adam doesn't have a loyalty monitor yet. Where are you, Adam?
Eyes on target.
Dex.
Ready to go.
Let's just protect Camus just in case. I don't know
I'll keep
exactly
them
what's going to
safe.
happen. Let's,
Reporting
it's
in.
not like he's doing something real
I work
profound
for
with his
you
time
now.
right now. All right, these guys still don't have mining orgs. So let's just, I don't know,
I will help them.
help those guys out. And it should be fine.
Offering support.
All right, actually,
On
let's see.
guard.
Quick alien check. Quick alien check on Earth. All right, we'll blow those guys up later. All right, so we've got some people. We got 5 ships total. Oh, yeah, transport's just going to land somebody. Yeah, we probably should be trying to intercept them. Well, let's deal with these. Let's deal with 146 first. Oh, Maki jerks are incoming. Maki, do you have protection? Maki 1. Oh, you don't. Oh, well, this is why you set those thingies. Layered. And how much power do we got left? 14. That's a lame few. I'm gonna replace that. Just do a fusion reactor array. Let's see. Let's do one more layer to play it safe. Look at that cute little space science lab. And let's just replace this. Alright. Maki 1, Maki 3. Well, looks like we could use one of those. We might as well do that. Oh, why don't we just build something beefy? Layered. Sure. And then Makemake-do. Layered, layered, layered. And, oh, we already had 2 layers in place. All right, let's throw, let's replace that. Okay. We good on power? Oh, yeah, we have more than enough. Okay. I think that we don't have Makemake 4, do we? No. Yeah, that should, I don't know when they're coming in. I'm sure I said that. All right. So this is kind of cool. This is a future thing. This has to be put in place around a gas giant, so like Jupiter or Saturn or Neptune or whatnot. And obviously we're not even close. I can't say we're not even close. We have not been trying to get to Jupiter, Saturn, or whatnot. But this will basically allow us to have no fissile cost for our ships and for any heavy fusion reactors we have land-wise. So this can end up saving a lot of fissile. So like right now, for instance, our net is 548 because we're awesome. But we are spending some, right? We're spending 86.2. We could drive this down a whole bunch if we replaced all those fusion spots, mostly fission spots, with heavy fusion.
Offering counsel.
We're not gonna, I don't think it's something we're gonna bother with. We're not gonna do that. I don't think we're gonna bother with doing all the big old swapping. All right, so Enki finished. Unless this is amazing. Unless we find something amazing there, we are not gonna settle there. I think we have plenty. All right, Ranganui brings us up to 4.9. Just so I can just, on the off chance I forgot something, we're gonna put those down. All right, and yeah, that's quality spot.
Person of interest surveilled.
All right, we know a little bit more about Adam. Those guys were just there to... We don't have anything on the moon. They're just there to harass the other factions. So we're going to let them do their thing. All right, so yeah, oh, the Seychelles, that's just sad. So yeah, this actually... the defense is not doing anything, so we could just lose the government trait, which I don't even think we're using on Kamut, right? But we can spend 2.5k to maybe gain 20 XP, and the worst case scenario is our opinion falls in the Seychelles. Like, and so
Public
steel
opinion
documents
moving in our
is
direction.
always nice to have as an option for
We've
these
moved
government
the needle.
missions. The criminal ones are obviously a little bit grimmer. We had a criminal nonsense event happened to us, and we failed. And Akanta went away. Okay. All right, Ranganuni's up. We're up to 5.4, 5.8, 6.5, and we are only running 112 over. Ugh. Okay. Well, again, we have not really... in between sessions, by the way, I just built a couple command centers, set something to upgrade on Earth. I mean, you don't need this level of income, obviously. It's nice. I ain't gonna complain. Alright, I don't know that we need... We'll upgrade one of these.
Did that a minute ago. Remind verified and your pump on.
I guess we'll do maybe one more space works. I can't resist. Just don't know. Alright.
What's going on?
That's like, I think, 12 space works that we're going to have around Mars. Is that enough? I mean, a solid fleet is about, that just like, will wreck everything, is about 20 ships. Let's see if we can make them all at once. Alright, this is being maybe a little bit ridiculous. Whatever. Alright, we got Z-Pinch 3. So... so this one here, this is 15.9, 10.4, and the other one I think is, so this, the 10.4 here I think is kind of the main driver for how good the ship is. Oh, and it also requires a bunch of fissils, whereas as opposed to the one that we're looking at right now, it's just water. So yeah, that's why we don't care about that one. All right, so... anything we care about here? I mean, we're going to need these eventually, but we don't need them yet. Yeah. Alright. Sure. When you guys show up, you'll do something and you'll react to it. Oh yeah, I noticed there was one Earth spot we hadn't upgraded, so I upgraded it. And... Put a command center up. Oh, no we won't. No we won't. Yeah, command centers are really pricey. Alright, so we're 128 over. We'll turn some stuff off eventually. Alright, actually I don't care about that. Alright, well, 16th of January. It's the monthly... Oh, 8%. That's better than that 6 or 7% crap they've been giving us. Alright. More things the better. More things the better. Alright. We're pretty much done with materials. I think we can chuck this into the ocean. Alright, let's see. 7.1 is going to go to 7.5. Alright. Not the worst. 205% mining bonus in 2031. And can we hire a physicist? No. We cannot. Alright, fine.
Ready to go.
Izzie. Let's see who you were checking out. So Kyriakos says 18. Trid. Oh, it's Adam. Alright, let's keep on checking out Adam.
We'll see what they're up to.
And Kamud,
Acknowledged.
good job, by the way, stealing them documents. And we're gonna want to yoink some Indonesians.
We must persuade the people.
Again, we've got a tech that we can finish in like 3 days.
We must persuade
That
people.
would give us 40
Where do
CP
you
cap.
need
So, you know, I mean, it'd be a little bit more boost, it'd be a little more MC. It's not something we desperately need, but we can do it. Alright, Dax. Anyone need to calm him down? I need to calm him down.
Will restore peace to this nation.
Oh, I think we can take these pips off spoils. Alright, what are you going to do about it, Mr. Corvette? That's right, I got LDAs everywhere. Alright, they're going to get there soon. Shipyard 02B. I think I have some ships there already, which just might be why they're going there. Oh yeah, these guys might be able to handle them. I don't know. First of all, let's split out the farmer boys, send them back home. Alright, they might not get there in time. If we lost 2B, I'd be kind of annoyed. Oh, we're gonna get there super fast. Oh yeah. Nice. Hi guys, how you doing? Really? That's so sad. Alright. Sure. This will go really, really well for you. I'm not even gonna go full speed. Oh my lord, Jesus. Oh. Oh. Reminds me of the line from Die Hard where the cops show up trying to storm Nakatomi Plaza. It's like, looks like they've got an RV. Yeah, not something we're going to be worrying about a whole lot. Nakatomi? Yeah, Nakatomi, that sounds right. Alright. Well, we wasted a lot of fuel and that nonsense. Luckily, we're making 6K H2O a month. Yeah, we get it. We get it. You don't have to keep drifting. Wow, I have no idea what you guys did to deserve those promotions, but... Oh, we got some Tritons. Alright. You guys resupply. You guys resupply. You guys resupply. You guys resupply. Oh yeah, they had to go all the way up to intermediate Earth orbit. And so it was easy to intercept them because they had to go all the way from Tiangang to intermediate. Which is, by the way... So, you know, if you're online at all, you might hear about bait fleets. And so we kind of had a bait fleet at that shipyard. So they wanted to attack shipyards. It looked like they could take them down. And it was in one of the higher orbits, right? It's actually in the highest orbit we have, intermediate. I don't think we even have anything in synchronous. And so it took them 5 hours to get there, and it was easy for us to get there. And so that's something that you can do. I'm not going to... I mean, that's good H2O, but I think we're fine. So that's something you can do, is you can set off in a little bit of a higher orbit, a wimpy-looking fleet, or maybe a campus ring, or something that will attract attention. And then if they land in low Earth orbit or Tiangang, and then they... how do we pronounce that? And then they go there, if you got fast enough ships, they may get there in 5 hours, you can get there in 2, like we did. And then they're going to probably still engage, and then they're probably going to get their asses kicked. So, we kind of did something, oh, that's not good. That's not good. He had espionage 25. And he's still there. Alright. Espionage 25 scares me. By the way, we have not been like poking around killing everybody with good espionage because it's only 2031, but this is around when they can start stacking good espionage. I don't think anybody has except for, of course, Humanity First. They, I'm sure, hate us. It's not my style, but we could try to bribe them with a bunch of stuff to make peace with them. Although they're going to keep hating us because we're not letting them into low Earth orbit. And we're not going to because that's not what we do. Alright, we'll do that just for fun.
Offering assistance.
I wonder, he must have gotten inspired.
Lending my expertise.
Alright, so Adam, we can try to turn
Surveillance
him.
complete.
I think these guys are going to crash land on Earth. I think they had a transport. Yeah. Alright. Izzie's going to go hunt him down. Alright. So, they're not going to get there for 14 hours. We really should have brought this fleet out of intermediate down to medium, so we might not get there in time. Obviously, if we lose one station, it's not a big deal. But a little sloppy on my part to have these guys not get out of that orbit. Alright, looks like we can get there pretty fast, actually. Looks like we can get there pretty fast. It's a lot of fuel, but I think we'll do it. We probably don't have to send
Public
the whole
sentiment
fleet,
is increasingly
but then we
with
have to
us.
split the fleet and
Things are
things.
stabilizing.
Alright, I'm auto-resolving this because that's not a fair fight. Alright, let's equalize and then go to medium orbit. And you can take your time, guys. Oh my. Alright, well, we got Varda protected. Ooh. Oh, we don't have the things. Well, it's still interesting.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Okay. I love how they're sabotaging things that we have cracked down and we don't care about. Oh, by the way, we have, we put our... Yeah, these guys need to go to low Earth orbit. Start farming again. Patrol, people, patrol. Alright. Nice little buffer. Alright, so we finished the Dance Dance Revolution. And so I think that means... I don't even know what I want to do here. So we finished Dance Dance. Let's just do this. So we probably should do it as I was promising and build some ships. So, ship designer. Alright, so what we're going to build are Lancers to start with. We'll go to Titans eventually, but I think Lancers are the right call here. Again, I'm not much of a ship guy, but the designs I have here maybe, who knows? Depending when you watch this, I mean, there's always changes being made, right, to the game. This is, what I'm building now, worked really well as the meta in everything through mid-2020. Right now, it's late 2025. Everything here has worked well, pretty much probably since the end of 2024, if not earlier, probably even earlier. And so what this design is, nose weapons are awesome. Now, we cannot afford the nose phasers yet, but this is still a really good weapon. And on the hull, you always want to have PD. So you always have a 40 millimeter. And I think that I'm going to go for lasers with 2 defense turrets. As far as utility modules go, makes sense to have a salvage bay. This is a laser, so it makes sense to go here and have lots of advanced laser engines. Obviously, you need a targeting computer. You're going to want I think this might be overkill, but we're going to go with the heavy molten heat sink just to make sure. And then, of course, for drives, we've got our Dance Dance Revolution ZDD. And if this is, I mean, you can see here that the propellant tanks are not, to see what the effect is of the propellant tanks, we need those. The radiator, we'll go with that. And you can see that, you know, water-wise, you know, these are not going to be great for, I think we need flow Z-pinch. So this is going to be a lot of water if we want to get like to series. And if I just want this for earth defense, which I probably do, we don't need to put all this water in, but I'm gonna just in case we want to go wander off. Because we've got the H2O for it, I am going to add this, give enough juice to get to say series. So let's just make sure that if we feel like it, although we'll probably build them in Mercury, but let's see, from Earth, because I told you we're at the very least playing until we take back series, because I'm annoyed that they go to series before we do now. So it'd be 17 weeks, which is not that bad. All right. So we'll do that. So it's going to be 17 weeks to series, and this is going to be, I'm going to call it the Dance Dance Revolution, Lancer, and Laser Junior 1. Laser Senior would have the phaser on the front. Laser Junior, like Scooty Buff Jr., not quite as strong. And I think that as far as armor goes, what I've got here is reasonable. I don't know that we need a full 7. I mean, it's adamantine, it's cheap. I think that that's fine. So yeah, so we've got our targeting computer, we've got our salvage bay, we have our laser engines, and we have our heat sink. And so I think that this is going to be our standard mid-end game, so to speak, build. Of course, we'll upgrade that to 4 and then flow as we need it. And again, this is going to cost us 312 metals. Yeah, we're fine. And so now let us go, and we got our DDR Lancer. We can do the same thing for coils, right? And it's not, I find lasers are fantastic, but we can also do the same thing for Spinal Siege Coiler. Again, this is level 2, so this is going to be DDR Lancer Siege Junior 1. And I mean, there's ways of tweaking stuff so that they have exactly the same combat acceleration and this and that. I'm not going to bother with that. But I'm also going to put a... I don't know that we need to put a salvage bay on this, but we should. These definitely have a molten heat sink. I think that for hull weapons, we'll put... Because they have a lot of PD, I'm kind of tempted just to throw more crap at them, do this. Not 100% sure that that's the right call. Maybe we do this just to throw an extra little bit of crap at them. And by the way, we don't need that to be Guardian mode. This may not be the right call, but it's not gonna be a big deal. And for utility, we don't need really the advanced laser engine, so we can, I mean, we could put one on. So since the weight is so high already, one thing that you can do so you don't have to have a dedicated, often they're going to be going somewhere and you're going to want to drop a platform, so you could put a fission platform kit on. We'll put a flag bridge on. I think they'll draw fire a little bit more, so we'll pump this up a little bit. We'll pump this up a little bit. And let's put another magazine on just in case, although I don't think it's going to be necessary, like, at all. And so yeah, this is not maybe the perfect design, but it's solid. It's going to be solid. And the other thing, finally, is often when you're going with these guys, because they can throw a lot of missiles at you. They're not going to in 2031. They will in 2032 probably. We are going to make a flagship PD dreadnought. So we will, I think, give it a good nose. Oh, I have to turn that other nose off of Guardian. Yeah, I hate that. You could do this during combat, but it's just better. The default for lasers is Guardian, and you will notice a huge difference in combat ability if this is on Guardian instead of being on attack mode. Like, in a really bad way. If this is on Guardian mode, your combat effectiveness will drop a ton. So keep that in mind. Alright, so on the hull, I mean, we can do this. Obviously, we'll do this. We'll do this, and this, and this. And we're going to make it a flagship. And we can even put the platform. Oh, we're definitely maybe we'll heatsink. And then on the hull, this is going to be. And let's throw. Yeah. So this is, we just don't want to lose this. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this. And, just for fun, to mix things up a little bit. It's probably dumb, but let's put one of these on. Alright. Obviously, drives. Alright, so this is there just in case there's extra extra missiles and stuff that we have to worry about. That is unlikely, I think, this early on, but building like one of these for every 3 or 4 of your other ships is going to give you some peace of mind, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And in fact, since this is the flag, let's, just in case we forget later on, let's put on the platform kit. Because what you're going to do often is you're going to like go to the same place like Ceres or wherever it is, Jupiter, whoever, and you're going to plant a platform is the first thing that you're going to do, so that you can refuel, that you can obviously resupply after your first fight. Sometimes you'll wait for the platform to finish, sometimes you won't. Sometimes you'll drop multiple platforms so you can go faster, so you can refuel and repair a lot faster. But for now, often I'll put one of those on a couple of the Marine ships. For now, we'll put it there. All right, so this is going to be DDR Dread Flag 1, Flag Junior 1. The idea being DDR dreads that are always going to like look super lasery and defensive and so on. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. Okay. So now that we've got kind of our core, let's construct some ships. So let's set up. Oh. So we've got. Let's build one of those. And all right, that's fine. Hey, those resources will come, but some of those, and we're waiting on those space works to build. All right, that's fine. And then let's go over to Earth. Set these up for building. We got more space works. Oh, we got another one. All right. So this is going to be like an awesome defense fleet if somehow some super cheaty stuff shows up. And then let's do the same thing for Mars. And then eventually, once we have enough stuff together, we'll go take Ceres. Again, it's 2031. We're not exactly in some sort of huge rush here. And we'll do one flag and some lasers. Oops. And this is just going to give us tons of peace of mind for Mars, because like if something gets through the missiles, we're going to have these other ships that will almost definitely survive, be able to clean up whatever's left. Yeah, actually, this is why I probably want to have even more space works. So we also want to build a bunch of marine ships. Recently, the land forces on these HABs that are owned by the aliens have like twice the force that they used to. I mean, just means you have to bring twice the Marines. That's a lot of Marines, but you know. But not a big deal. All right, just make sure we got enough of this going on. Oh. And we're probably going to want to drop an egg complex. Oh. Alright. Oh, Tagala is online for another, obviously pretty sweet. Lots of water, lots of volatiles, and some nobles and base metals. Alright. So, yeah, we're above 6K. In the top 3, I mean, this is usually my resources aren't this high. It's much less in February 2031, but we really went crazy with the Kuiper Belt stuff.
Standing by for orders.
All right, did an alien ever show up? No. Let's see. Adam is turnable.
Reporting in.
So let's turn Adam.
We'll bring them to our side.
Izzie, how do you feel about cracking down some Indonesians? There you go. There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Removing our enemies.
I'm here.
Although, yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I do not like this guy not being part of the team.
Where
Is
do you
he?
need me?
Go get him back. Go get him back. Honestly, if he's going to be like this, this man's on a 23. This man's 18. We might just start killing folks. Let's see if we can get this guy back, though. Heck,
Tracking target.
let's see if we can get this guy back.
What's the op?
By the way, there was definitely
Make our appeal.
Acknowledged.
Something popped. There was a tech that popped that could give us. It'd be costly, but +3 persuasion and I think or +3 or +5 persuasion and inspire. We could do that. Brent could start turning people if he felt like it. All right, what are you doing? Calming people down. You're just gonna advise.
Offering assistance.
All right. I know we're close to the hour. Let's play through February.
Offering counsel.
Lending my expertise.
Offering assistance.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So this is... oh yeah, this is the Super Mega Doom site. Oh, we can't upgrade it yet. Oh, because we've... oh, man. We have to turn off building a bunch of ships to upgrade this. That annoys me. We're not going to do that. We're just going to wait. Be patient. Let's remember to visit Hameo 1 once we've built that.
I have new
wave of
information.
ships.
Mission aborted.
What? What? Oh, I must have gone to ground or something. It's annoying.
I don't want to die on some
Alright.
miserable point.
So... let's just... I'm gonna need these things sooner or later.
The people will come to our side.
Just grind, grind, grind. Luckily, the tech grind is not too bad when you got 30k ledger science. Alright, whatever that does. Oh my lord. Dude, have you seen my fleets? Alright, Leo 14 has to deal with a gunship. Are you shitting me? Unbelievable. That is the dumbest. Read the room, guys. Alright? Read the space room. I don't even know what effect this is going to be. But we can research it. Maybe people get there faster? I have no idea. Alright, Olaroon. Again, you know, solid water, solid volatiles. We are 180 over our mining cap. Don't worry, I got a list of 6 sites that sure. I got a list of 6 sites that we can shut down as we need to. I don't know why this is paused. Alright. Alright, you guys... I'm gonna have you guys go blow people up. I'm kind of annoyed. That somebody was rude enough to try to send a gunship after us. Jeez. Alright, well, I think we got time for one more fortnight. And any mining orcs show up? No. Ooh, do we need to pump government? No. Do we need 11% oppression? No. Alright. Anybody we want to hire? Where's that physicist? You're not a physicist. You're not a physicist. You're not... oh god, you're just the worst. Alright. Do we successfully find out some info on that guy? Yeah, alright. We're
Your
gonna go back.
orders?
Instead of breaking in the protectorate, we're going back to snoop on this guy. We need to return him.
Ready.
Standing
Ugh,
by.
now I'm paranoid. Izzie,
I'll speak with them.
inspire you.
I'm here.
Keep that up.
Telling our story.
Again, there would be nothing wrong with just putting everybody on advise except for Izzie. It would be faster and probably better, but you know. Okay. Aya is making 1,000 volatiles plus some good water and other things. 200 over. Again, we got stuff we can shut down that'll probably bring this down to about 5k each. Probably, actually, maybe not even that. But we are ready. We are ready for not
Offering assistance.
We are ready for
Offering
not
counsel.
running 200 over on our MC.
Offering support.
Promise. Alright, we're almost... Hawk another 10,000, or another 1,000
Got some
nobles.
intel on our target.
Alright. We're gonna turn him.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Alright, Make Destroyer. I'm almost positive. I built a bunch of LDAs on Make. That's not gonna handle it. Oh my lord. Okay. Check out Solicicia.
Our technology
Alright.
is but a mirror of our...
Okay, let's see. What's next on the list? I believe... I might not even bother with Flow Stabilize. We're going so fast. I think it's Proton, and Terawatt at this point. I think Proton first. Let's knock out Confusion. Let's knock out Initial Confinement Fusion first. Alright, we got that out of the way. I'm not even going to bother with Z-Pinch 4. What we have now is fine. We'll do that for promotion fun. No idea what that'll do, but we have it. Good work, Cannon. That's a great name for an officer. I mean, you could pretty much have to be in the military if your name is Cannon. Alright, we got another spot online. This is a good base metal spot. Oh, and also 55 Thistles. Not awesome for water. And while we're here, do some... Ugh! Ugh, that scared me. Ow, we're a little short. Alright, fine. Alright, we're not going to wait that long. Yeah, we're running short of base metals because we're still building all those ships. Wow, 9.3, jeez. Well, we did get lucky, alright? I mean, we got absolutely lucky in some of our base metal sites. I mean, let's just take a look here. Actually, just so we know what the non-bonus, right? So these are the before crazy mining bonus and so on and so forth sites. We have a 246 site. We've got a 130 site. On Mars, we've got 2 sites that are over 100. I mean, this was just extremely helpful. You're not normally, even with this strategy, you're not normally getting 9.3k. But you know, you can if you get a little bit lucky on the RNG. No, I would say nothing else we got was super lucky on RNG. Maybe Thistles a little bit. Yeah, I would say we're above average on Thistles. All right. So we're in that zone, folks, where we are just teching like crazy, but trying to just kind of go forward as fast as we can, because it takes a half a year to build ships, and then it's going to take a half a year to get somewhere. And you know, that's life in the big city. And we're going to want to, when we go places, we are going to want to send Marines. They don't have to go at the same time, but we are going to want to send Marines. What's going on over here? And let's upgrade that. Oh, that useless space dock. Not anymore. Alright. Alright, well, we are almost exactly at the hour, and so I will see you all next time.